Is Christopher Foss, and I enjoy playing video games. How is everyone out there? Hopefully you're doing fine. If not, then like always, let's talk. I may not be a professional, but hey, I'll listen or read, however that goes. But yes, we are back to Batman Telltale episode 2. And well, let's see what happens. As you can see, previously on Batman, the Telltale series.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole
Oswald
thing
Cobblepot.
starts, make
God,
sure
they gave you so much
you're on the right
justice and
side.
upgrades in this one.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father
Maybe.
knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
The chemicals. Where are they?
We're all being played here, including you. Where's the money? It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
That I don't really ever read in lore. Maybe Flashpoint Batman? Batwayne family? Maybe. But nowhere else, really. If anyone else knows, please, let's see. The game series adapts to the choices you made. The story is told by how you play. Oh, tailored by how you play. Gotham. Crime Alley? Yeah.
Don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Yep. And I still like to... Why is it such random times?
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us.
But you should see this.
Mob money
I know you'd come here for solitude.
behind
Bruce.
Wayne Fortune?
More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
This isn't going away.
It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
He has a point.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Just give me some time to think it through, okay?
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big.
Joe Chill.
Yet, there it was.
Wouldn't Chill just run when he recognized him?
Well, it's a fair assumption.
But he didn't.
You always said it was a simple
Hello,
mugging.
Miss
In
Katana.
20 years, you've never
I hope
wavered
you're
from
doing
that
well.
story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Time to play detective. Side alley. Graffiti. Why is it always graffiti? Is there anything in here? No? Let's try here.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Oh, Joe Chill's already dead. Whew.
Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
Okay, so I can still look for more stuff. Nope, nothing there. Two guns.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
The theater. If I remember right, I think this one is
I love that
where
movie.
Zorro was played?
Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
I think it's Zorro that was playing this one, because I think something else was playing and a few other storylines whenever they visit this kind.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Of course you do. detective's curiosity is always something. This is Batman, Telltale. This is more or less a make choice decisions and little interaction.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Don't Falcone. He's making all this stake.
Wow, 3 shots. Ooh, left eye. That's 5. And he still takes the wallet. Ooh, and rips the necklace off. One of the more famous things.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Broken memories. Alright. That's GCP. Why? Yeah, random times. Harvey.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you. But this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone,
Yeah,
the press made us
it is kind of interesting.
At
But
least
I
tell
will
me
admit,
what this is about.
I think this is okay.
Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit
The
on my
story
parents.
seems like a
what?
standalone because
Bruce,
there are some that I'm
that's
just like
terrible.
I don't remember
That's
what they're
why I
playing
have to
off
speak
of.
with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there.
So far, I've only
I
had
don't want
one
any headlines
problem with this
taking away from
game,
my debate with
and
Hill.
it was in the first
Gent,
half
Mr.
or the
Wayne,
first playthrough
welcome to the
or
GCPD.
first episode.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but
I have
it must
never
be
read
nice to have
or
a DA in
ever
your
heard
pocket, Mr. Wayne.
Bruce Wayne
the
ever call
rules whenever you
Alfred.
need it.
He's not in my pocket. We all help each other. I won't.
Harvey's not in my pocket, Lieutenant. He always does what he thinks is right.
Well, it's lucky your interests align.
I've never heard Bruce ever call Alfred Al,
job
and
bringing
for
in
some reason that
Falcone.
really irks me the wrong way.
Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Rene Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right,
This has to be
Falcone's
earlier
inside.
on in the years, though,
Say what you gotta say.
because Jim
We'll
Gordon
be
is
out
a
here.
lieutenant and not commissioner. Oof. Wonder if that's morphine.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there.
Oh, I was right. It is
Be a
morphine.
good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Alright, let's use the pain. Can't have him hurting more if I want to hear shit.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story.
He's
How
right.
much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. I think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you.
I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her.
She had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
There's
You
$1
can't
million
trust
question.
anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Wow.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Something's wrong with her.
Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Something's wrong with Montoya. Those veins near her lips. Ooh, off the record.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Damn, Falcone's lawyers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
The purple light. Let's go with the skin first, because that's the one thing I didn't. Oh, wait, there is a mark there.
Veins. Still visible beneath her skin. Fresh
Looks like an injection
site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Looks like she's coming too.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant.
Very true.
Everything is so
She is one of James Gordon's one of the most loyal
a sharp pain.
police officers.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away. One thing stood out. I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Yeah, he did.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Wondering.
Hey, get
This
forensics.
random injection.
Now.
Making her...
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Oh, Vicky Vale.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Yeesh.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it.
True. Very true.
Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
Alright. I can trust her with
Police
Falcone.
Sergeant Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Let's see if this bites me in the ass. Because I was kind of going with no comment, but I mean, I did help her with the Falcone story. Gave her a lot of evidence. I gotta think it's kind of cool that that thing like is camouflaged as the Batmobile. Like camouflaged for the Batmobile.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor.
How did he get the
The
blood?
residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone got off easy by getting killed. He deserved much worse.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three.
That's
but I hope he
so
told you
true.
something before he was killed.
No one should ever be all three.
What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Let's see. Doc sample, toil sample. Let's go with the doc sample first. To know
The
what
men
the
at
basis
the docks were
is.
doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Now for Montoya.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
It makes me think Joker, but haven't
Both
seen heads or
compounds
tails of him.
seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Select a drone to search. More of a left man. that Arkham?
Find her now! Send a strong message.
Let's go with the metal drone.
Bring me her head!
Yeesh.
There you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
Sky Club. Oh, Skyline Club. Isn't Skyline Club where most crooks are?
The Skyline Club? Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
The Batman.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Ooh, who's Big Gray over there?
You lot, come check out this office. Where is... I don't know! Please, names, mate. You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die.
Yeah.
Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty Boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing, I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
Wonder whose people are.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal, she didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Or, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Oh, there's a gray dude. I wonder what makes me so strong. Oh, durable, I should say.
Harder than this.
Kind of reminds me of Run. Oh, grab onto him. And they're gone.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Okay. Ooh, billiards. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Such shade.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
You really think he'd show up here?
Oh, tunes for drinking, dancing, and fighting. Not necessarily in that order.
Aw, won't let me pick a song.
The cops raided his house. Sorry, his manor.
And it won't let me grab a cue ball for later on. But let's face it, there's probably going to be some fighting here.
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
You know Selina Kyle? There are men after her.
Uh-huh. When aren't there?
Well, these ones are trying to kill her.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
Ah, Miss
He
Kyle.
didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
I'm sorry things went down the way they did, but I have information. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them.
I mean, I'm Bruce Wayne.
I'm going to deal with it. But I need you to tell me everything you know about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common.
Ooh, burn.
The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay?
Point.
That's your choice.
I need you, Selina.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Well, here we go.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Oh, so he gets to pick a song and I can't? Bollocks.
Beat it. We're here for her. You care about your own skin? You'll get the hell out.
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
Oh, I tried giving a verbal warning. Ooh, a knife and a pipe. Very nice street rolling. That's right, work the noggin. Work the noggin.
Not done yet.
Seems so. Ooh. I will admit, these controls are pretty easy to hit.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to them.
Love when you can give them more. Oh, beautiful. Old Hong Kong. Gotta love them. Like I said, just keep working the noggin.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
Carly looks so much better than the last time we saw her. Ah, sleight of hand.
Come on, this way.
Quick, check the alleyway.
Not the alleyway.
You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Yes, really am kicking their ass. But thankfully, the controls to this is really easy. Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's get out of here. I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait.
I take the muck.
Just stay out of trouble.
Now where's the fun in that?
That is true.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
I still love how that thing looks like kitty paws.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his.
Hill.
Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Well, let's do it as Wayne. Why not?
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
Where does he get his toys? Oh yeah, that's right. That's why the glass is broken. Kind of forgot about that. That smile.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now.
I was really hoping you'd be able to help me out. Who knows? Maybe I could return
Her
your
hair
favor
is
one day.
missing.
It seems you do have an appointment, Mr.
I can
Wayne.
see into her
Silly
skull.
me.
Oh god. Oh god.
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
This isn't a social call, Hill. I'm here for answers.
Well, well, straight to business. And I was going to have Deborah make you a martini. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A young man like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me? Because of Dent and the campaign?
I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
If that's true, maybe I can make it right.
No,
I was talking about brains, but yeah, there was
so
no
long ago,
skull
there's nothing
in
left of
there.
the Cobblepot estate. Maybe if I could count on you as an ally,
You're very
I could
right,
use the
Miss
powers of
Katana.
my office
There
to
was
help you make
nothing there.
reparations. There's so much more I could
Maybe
share.
hard plastic?
If only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Choices. I mean, I want to say not a chance, but then again, help on Cobblepot. I guess I'll stay with Harvey.
Not a chance, Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Were you dropped on your head? When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did. I'm the heavyweight, Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
I would never stoop so low. My backbone doesn't have the bend.
Let me put it this way. If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out of here.
Whatever deal you made with Penguin, he won't honor it.
Oh yeah,
Don't worry
he won't.
about me. You should watch your own back.
And he has his gun drawn. Really? You gonna use it on me?
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security of the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there. I wonder what else is on here.
Well, let's find out.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
Well, at least he's now doing Alfred, because that owl shit.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father.
Oh, there's a second person here.
Must have been quite upsetting.
Hello, who you are. Hopefully you're having a good day. Thank you for watching with us.
You must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To hear their crimes detailed. First by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever.
Oh, the person went away.
I'll, leave you to it then.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
Thomas and Martha Wayne. Okay, just probably updating that. Probably
Goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out,
Harvey Dent.
but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
James Gordon.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office.
Anyone else see this?
Despite
They like
the backing
made
of
him
billionaire Bruce Wayne,
so
rumors
handsome,
persist that the candidate is having
so
trouble
tall.
paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson
City,
said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic
Enterprise,
perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor
Craballey.
Hill's campaign.
I'm surprised I haven't put
Nobody goes to
Arkham.
Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the
shooting
assailants
suspect
shortly
escaped
before
custody.
the fight.
Oh, that was some gruesome shit.
Gotham
Carmen
District
Falcone
Attorney
replaced
Harvey
custody.
Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his
District-
path to the mayor's office.
District and
Despite the backing of
Gothamites'
billionaire
biggest
Bruce
concern.
Wayne, rumors persist that the
Gotham
candidate is
after
having
Falcone.
trouble paying
Who
his
do we
campaign
want
staff
to be?
and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Ah, there's a loop.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now. Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Why? What happened? Are you all right?
Me? Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, you mean because of this penguin threat? They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
My advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to...
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. There.
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
liability.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
Forget your campaign for a minute. The money won't matter if you're dead.
Yeah, well, until I am, it is still my primary concern. Listen, I hate to push you, but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Oof.
Whatever it takes to save Gotham. That's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Technically, that is true. And a lot of the storylines, Dent and Wayne are actually good friends. Oh, I wish I could remember a certain storyline, but there's actually a storyline where Two-Face finds out that Wayne is Batman, and I want to remember what happened.
Batman? Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
Hero is a lofty title. I hope I live up to it.
Could be tonight's the night to prove it.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha
Same
Patrol,
here.
come in.
Same here.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
You don't owe me anything. Those scum had it coming.
And they say chivalry is dead.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
A vote for Dent is a vote for Batman.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is a
They're
debate
way in
between
there.
two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger, Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets. Candidates will tackle it all.
And you're out. Ooh, cold blood.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
Ooh.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
And if you'll excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I've had a little too much water. I still think that's Solomon Grundy, but except with a brain. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. And now let's get back to it.
Get back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Always smiling to your face, our despicable
light stand? Oh, okay.
Coin toss. It goes first. Questions. Asking questions.
See how this goes.
The subject on everyone's mind is the new Wayne Mental Health Facility.
It's a much needed state-of-the-art mental health care hospital that will offer treatment for the most unfortunate of Gotham citizens.
I told you all the truth. Look, it's still on this.
And the last person. Just for the sake of the people, I'll go with the door. No, wait, that might lead up to there. Keep it inside, so we'll go with the table. Yes, work the noggin. Work the noggin. Boom! Meet the table. Love it. And where are you going? Nope.
Maybe next time.
Maybe.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
Uh-oh. Where are you going?
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My gallant brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that ruined your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
They knew this was too big for Oswald alone. Someone else is pulling the strings.
Smart. Let someone else do the dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures. Chosen to
Go
lead.
on, love. You know what to do.
What is this, a truth serum?
Show Gotham your true self. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
And away. And let's see what's on the emergency phone. Because God knows.
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men whose fortunes are built on corpses. Men like your friend, Bruce Wayne, doing fancies. Having another way what you don't want to see. Your friend has cost this city countless lives. Lives you claim you care. Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane.
and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you.
Oh boy.
Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Oh boy.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
That's right, I do.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
Still see Solomon Grundy. Oh, there goes that way.
Please, I made amends.
You could never.
Did he?
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
Wait your turn, Dent!
Oh, they're all dead. Eat it. Love it. Good.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
I'm not here to join you. I'm here to crush you.
That's what I was afraid of.
Mr. Dent. Thanks.
Freeze! I said freeze! Hold your fire, damn it!
They're always shooting us.
Where's the maniac in the mask?
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Mr. Wayne?
Lieutenant.
He's lucky, you know. Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
but there still will be scars.
But chicks dig scars. Last I heard.
Did you see her?
No, look for the blood. There!
Come on, she can't have got far.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
I'm wondering who that is. Is that the end of episode 2? Okay. I guess a lot of people want to kiss Selena. Huh. Okay, so far I've been picking the more popular votes. Alright. Ah, so I was finally part of one of the few non-popular ones. Interesting. Wow, this one didn't take as long. Last one I think took about like 2 hours to do.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
Batman saved me, but I know this isn't over. Who are these people, Bruce?
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.